Morning, students. Today we'll do our next poem, Father to Son, written by Elizabeth Jennings. Father, son. Two characters in the poem. One is father and the other is son. So, this poem, the title suggests that this poem is about a father and a son. I do not understand this child, though we have lived together now. The father is saying that I am unable to understand my son, though we live together in the same house for years. Means we live in the same house. Still, I do not understand my own son. I know nothing of him. Means I know nothing about him. So try to build up a relationship from how he was when small. Means father wishes that, and he wishes to make a relationship that was there once when his son was a small kid. Now the son is also grown up person. Now the relation between father and son is not the same as it was when the son was a small kid. Yet have I killed? The father now asks himself a question. The seed I spent or sown it where the land is his and not of mine. It means here land is what? The mind. He is not talking of this physical land. Means he wants to say कि if the seed I have sown in the land, it means the thoughts that I have given to my son, the ideas that I have sown in the mind of my son. Was it wrong? Was it the wrong place? He's asking himself. Means it was his mind, and I tried to give him my ideas, my thoughts, my perceptions of life. We speak like stranger, and that ideas, that thoughts, that perceptions do not grow up, do not flourish. And we are strangers. We behave like strangers. He is not like me. His ideas do not match with mine. There is no sign of understanding in the air. It means there is lack of understanding between father and the son. They are unable to understand each one's thoughts. The child is built up to my design. Means the sons are frequently look as their fathers look. Yet what he loves I can't share. Yet I cannot share my ideas, my thoughts with him, and I cannot understand what he thinks. So they are stranger on the mental perception, on the emotional perception. Physically they are alike. Silence surrounds us. Means whenever we two are together in the house, we do not even speak. We do not know what to speak to each other. I would have him prodigal. Prodigal here means a biblical, a story in the Bible. There is a story in the Bible about a son and a father. In that story, the son left the house and later on he came back to his father. So now this father, the father in this poem, also wishes that his son also come back to him, returning to his father's house. The prodigal son came back. The biblical, the son of the story in the Bible came back to his father's house, the home he knew, rather than see him make and move his world. Means I also wish, the father in the poem also wishes that his son also come back to him. He has not gone anywhere. He is still in his house. But mentally they are apart, far away from each other. And he wants him to be his mental companion, to be his friend. I would forgive him. Means if he, in the Bible story, when the son came back to his father, father forgave his son. So in the same way, this father of the poem also wishes that my son also come back to me and I will also forgive him, shaping from sorrow a new love and I will try to make our relationship from the beginning a loving relationship, an understanding relationship. Father and son, we both must live on the same globe, means we live on the same earth, the same land. He speaks, I cannot understand, means when the son speaks, the father is unable to understand what the son is trying to say. Myself, I cannot understand myself, means I cannot understand myself why I become angry with my son. The father is not angry with the son. He is grieved. He is जैसे कहते हैं ना वो परेशान. He is sad that he is unable to make a congenial relationship with his son. We each put out an empty hand. Both father and son have love for each other, but they cannot express it. They cannot interact with each other. They cannot share their ideas. Longing for something to forgive. Both of us wish to forgive each one and make our relation from the beginning a loving and understanding relation, but we are unable to do so. So let us discuss the poetic devices first. Figure of speech that makes comparison. We speak like stranger. It is simile. Alliteration. The seed I spent or sown. Seed, sir, spent, sir, sown, sir sound is repeated. Silence surrounds. S sound is repeated. Alliteration. Metaphor. The seed I spent. Seed. Seed is something different word. And thoughts are different. The seed is compared to thought. So it is metaphor without using as or the seed is like thought. No. The seed, the thought is here called the seed. And land is here called mind. So these two are examples of metaphor where two objects are not mentioned. Only one is object and the other is to be understood. So these are the poetic devices. Now with the help of some questions that makes the poem easier to understand. Why does father say that he knows nothing of his son? They live like strangers in the same house. Complete silence surrounds them when they are in each other's presence. That is why he says he knows nothing, because the son does not speak anything to him and he is also not able to say anything to his son. What kind of relationship? What do you infer? What kind of relationship is this? Is this a good relation? No, it is not. He wishes to build up a good relationship, but he is not able. He had a good relation when his son was a child. What does the word seed here signify? Seed refers to the hard work the father had to do to bring up the child. The ideas, the thoughts that the father tried to inculcate in his son, tried to sow in the mind of his son. What land does the speaker speak of? The land is child's mind, is the land into which the father had tried to sow the seeds of his thoughts. Now, it is very clear in this answer. No? Why do they speak like strangers? Because they have different thoughts. They have different ideologies. They are unable to share with each other. What kind of child had he desired to design? He had desired to design a child who shared his likes and dislikes. He wanted his son to be not only physically like him, but mentally like him. That he is unable to do. Why does the speaker say, this child, not my child? Because the child has nothing common with him. Mentally, the child is not common with his father. Physically, they are. Explain silence surrounds us. It means communication gap. There is no communication between father and son. So there is complete silence. What does the father want his son to do? He wants his son to come back to his home. To come back to his home means to understand his thoughts. What is the father prepared to accept? He is prepared to accept his son, to forgive him with all his profligacy. Profligacy means leaving the house. I have already told you this son has not left the house. The son in the Bible left the house. So he is ready to forgive his son for not understanding him. What does the father not want his son to do? The father doesn't want his son to make a new world of his own and move into it. Means the father wishes that his son also share his thoughts, his ideologies with his father. What would the father do to shape a new love from sorrow? He would forgive his son for whatever sorrow he has given him. Means he is ready to forgive him, his son, and make a new relation. How does the poet feel when his relationship with his son comes under strain? He is keen to save blood ties with his son. Means he wishes to make friendship from the beginning. He wants his son to return to his old house. Old house again here means good understanding between them. What could be the cause of their distancing from each other? The cause of growing gap. What is this gap is called? Generation gap. Between dad and his son is lack of understanding. Both need each other, yet they turn apart because of ego problem. They are not ready to shed off their egos. What do both father and son long for? They both long for an excuse to forgive each other. They both want to forgive each other. What do the words empty hand? Empty hand means useless, futile. Their efforts to make new relation goes empty. Neither father nor the son has gained anything from their state of estrangement. Means they have become strangers. Both of them are empty-handed. They have not gained anything. Is the poem clear to all of you? Thank you, students.